I'll be on the play, Mr. Discard Man.
Sure. Mr. Discard Man. Gotta get that burden under the Inquisition. Alright, how are we looking over there?
So, I don't see a turn 1 accelerant. In the blind, I would probably keep this hand. We've got some good protection. With it being a known Jund hand, I would actually be more inclined to keep it. I've got the lands that I want. I'm not, losing out on having access to some of the accelerants that are just going to die. But in the blind, though, I actually think I toss this back for 6, as the speed of the hand is just, it's not there, and I don't even have, well, I'm waffling now. I'm not sure. We'll hold on to this. I've only got about 20 matches with the deck.
I'm a big fan of just keeping lands and spells against
and
Jund.
this is land and spells, so we'll...
And down to 6. My 7 was a 1-lander. This hand's good. I've got untapped land into discard spell.
Scry me a river.
And
My favorite. That's gotta go.
That's gotta go.
All right. So we're going to lead with the strongest play in existence, Foil Windswept Heathcote.
Ooh, foil. Blackleaf Cliffs, Inquisition.
All right, sir.
It's probably Spell Sky.
I would imagine.
Go ahead and fetch.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the Spell Sky.
Oh, look at that. Another foil. Interesting.
So this Skite is going to make our Goyf huge.
Yep. Kind of the name of the game we're dealing with. I'm hoping to kind of maneuver around that and not die, but we're probably just dead. Oh, well. Junk
Nice
things.
deck.
Nice deck, nice life.
Nice
Yeah.
freaking deck.
Hey, drew another card. Put an attacker in play. Go.
The best card ever.
Take 2.
So that is a 4/5.
Yep.
Oh god, do we have the stupid Tarmogoyf dice?
McDermott has it, right? Is he still there?
Oh, he probably took his backpack with him because he's scared of us.
Yep.
You're gonna steal my stuff. Oh,
That's
God.
16?
Yep.
God bless America. Let's see.
Your turn.
So Goyf's currently a 4/5.
4/5, yep.
Do I have something crappy? I'm trying to cube it.
15. I'm going to go 14. I'll fetch here.
Tap land, another Goyf. Go ahead.
In case anybody was wondering why Jund is good,
Yeah.
you're looking at it.
What? I read on the tier list on cardhoarderx.com that it's tier 2.
I think if Jund ever got listed as tier 2,
The person's
there'd
fired.
be a collective beating of
You're
just...
fired. What's that guy doing? Oh, that guy's just a 0-1, dude. What are you crying about?
Yeah, that is his text. Woo! We're drawing him like crazy over here.
I'm going home.
I understand why you don't win opens either now.
I'm going home.
All right. We're going to pass the turn here. I'm at 14. Our opponent's got a big number of things. If he Liliana's us, we're real dead.
I had a Lily.
I mean, if he casts a removal spell, we're real dead. It really doesn't matter like what it is.
Just show him your hand, this game's over.
Yeah.
He's got Bolt to 3rd Tarmogoyf.
Womp. So my only option is to hit like running paths, which we don't. I just hit a bunch of lands.
Okay.
So my deck with a few 5-drops do the 5-drop. I think that was actually more of an indictment of the need to mulligan than anything else. Was the 4-land 2-spell 5-drop hand?
Yeah, I keep that.
Yeah.
And I think it might be a mulligan in the dark, but you definitely keep if you know the matchup.
True.
You can't into specific, and this is like a good mulliganing theory. Like I worked like mid-roll and Thoughtseize and Standard. You can't mulligan to specific hands against discard decks because they just like take away the cards you were mulliganing for.
There was only one shock.
There was only
land.
one shock land. The first land was Blackleaf Cliff. Not that it mattered.
You got my name in there wrong?
John Bard.
Bard Brown.
Brad Brown. I got it.
No.
Have to
He
ban a
called me
lot of
Bard.
pieces for. You'd have to ban like all the pieces, like the discard. And I don't even. It would just find other pieces.
Yeah.
Mardu would be a deck if we banned Tarmogoyf.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tassiger would probably get more expensive.
Yep. I don't know if that's true. Dark Confidant's pretty good. You can't play.
Ban Goyf
Yeah.
Lily on a basic swamp. There we go.
None of those cards are in Chord.
If you banned Lily, would you just play the new one?
The new Lily's pretty good.
I know, yeah. Like, I've been considering it.
Really want to play something aggressive tonight, just because.
We have Burn deck.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring Affinity, but
We have Affinity actually too.
oh yeah, that's a good one.
I have a specific affinity list though. I hate affinity.
Is it Shrapnel Blast?
Is it the Hanger Bag Walker?
No. Just very consistent forums. If I'm gonna play affinity, I want to play it with. There's like a split on the twos for some of the cards, but those are like the super obvious ones. Like you don't need 4 Etch Champions type of thing. Some people think you do.
All right, so Brad won that game, but he's going to be on the play for this one because we like to rotate it back and forth.
I'm gonna keep this hand. It's light on lands, but we've got Bob to help us there, and we have to turn 1 discard. The fact that this is coming into play tapped kind of sucks, but
So this is probably about as ideal as we can get for the matchup. Having this just seems fine if he doesn't have to discard, but we always assume they do. So he'll probably be forced to take that, and then we can try to attrition him with the other 2 cards. So keep.
19 thoughts he's 17.
So long, Hierarch, my old friend.
Interesting.
So I think you're forced to take the Hierarch unless you have the removal spell, but by fetching Swamp, like I don't really expect that to happen. So
I mean, Lingering Souls is kind of a beating.
I'm gonna get my halves regardless.
Yeah, I can't take that, but I don't like it. I mean, there's an argument here to just taking.
So I wonder
The
if you're
3
supposed to
drops?
take your, if you're supposed to just take the damage. Like, I don't think damage is really that relevant in the matchup. Maybe you're supposed to just be getting the Blood Crypt. Especially if you have the green source in hand, setting yourself up for a bolt.
I mean, with Lingering Souls, you're kind of the beatdown deck, so like, that's fine.
That's fair. Going to 15, lava axing yourself is a real cost.
I'm actually going to take
The Courser?
Courser.
Sure.
I'm doing this next turn.
Yeah, so if you want to take the wire.
Then the Courser? Why not just take the 3 drops?
Well, this one you don't really care about.
I mean, like, that card doesn't do anything.
Alright, we'll take the Hierarch.
I just, like, you know what I mean?
I'm not
it's
sure.
basically just like a double time walk.
But it's not a huge threat.
I mean, neither of the rest of the cards in his hand.
You're a huge threat.
Courser is.
Cool.
Yeah, that's why you're going to take that one this turn.
Sure. Thoughtseize again. Yep, now he has the combo.
Yep.
15 now.
I'm gonna fetch while we're in the tank. So I'm actually
This is
gonna
2
get
counter?
I'm actually gonna get a black-white land here. That's gonna really like to see my boy Waller Roots here. Yep. And that also builds his Tarmogoyf with a non-traditional graveyard type.
My instinct.
Skill game. Go ahead.
Ugh. Go.
So with our opponent presenting the Dark Confidant, I think we're okay to... Well, we're going to run out the souls, but it's a question of which land do we play? This is something that I like to do, and I would actually be... The thought is, do you want to hide the information of a possible drawn land for the turn to take 1 less damage? I think in this case it's okay to show, but I don't really want to show him that. And I don't want to put this in place. We're actually just going to take the damage here. I'll go to 19. I'm going to cast the
18.
Lingering Souls. 18.
18, 15, is that what you got?
Yep.
I'm going to put some...
Yeah, man. Whatever you want, man.
These are so
0.
angry.
They're very
Like
angry.
a pro. Oh, overgrown tube.
Yep. So the thought there... But I don't want to show that, because I think that that's a really important card to slam on the 5. And to kind of make people wonder, okay, what am I supposed to do?
Am I supposed to play another one of these?
I would.
I think I'm gonna.
Yeah, might as well, right?
But then I have to, like, shock, because...
Yeah, I'm shocked. What is one of the modes in this? Yeah, you just, like, do that. Clean everything up.
Now?
No, next turn. Like, draw 2 cards and then clean the board. Right? Like, that seems fine. You got a 3rd one.
Alright.
They both replace themselves, like 1, 2, 2
Alright,
cards.
Jeff. Your lines always fail me, but we'll go with it. Go ahead.
I mean, you don't
What's the
have
worst
to.
that can happen?
What's the worst that can happen?
Oh god. Jeez, you get blown out for this line.
Like what, he either like flashes back his thing or plays a spike feeder and you're still happy either way?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the other option is like don't do anything this turn, that seems bad.
Well, no, just take extra damage.
So I'm actually going to
Why?
an attack for 2.
Yep.
And then I'll flashback the Lingering
So
Souls.
Brad's at 13.
The other line. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to pass from here.
Alright. First trigger. 2.
11.
Second trigger. 2. Draw.
Was that a terminate?
Yep. 9.
9. Got him.
Ugh.
You gonna die.
Need a land there.
Equal card, sure, man.
Attack for 4.
God, really, it's only 4.
So I'm just going to...
So good.
What are you at?
He's at 9 currently.
I'll take 4.
You're at 18. Now you're going to 14.
Yep.
2 each creature.
Yep.
Wait, that's an instant, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you
Sure.
100% wait on that, right?
Go ahead. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not close.
Your lands on
He has like, I guess he has like
My concern was
chord for whatever, the spirit.
Selfless Spirit?
Yeah, I guess that's fine. If you
To
want to
do
do
it-
it now,
Yeah, I'm gonna
that's
do it
fine.
now. If he
That's-
draws Chord,
it's a
it's just
percentage play,
so-
yeah, that's fine.
Jun Charm.
Out!
So Jun Charm is in because of Dredge.
Oh my god.
I personally think that's some super narrow metagaming, but to each his own.
Gen Charm's flexible.
It's flexible. It's also good against
Garbage!
souls.
Main deck.
Well, man, is that a +1/+1
Sir.
counter, sir?
Sir,
What? There's -0, -1 counters.
Anything that's not a +1 counter is that one.
act like you've been there before, please.
Have not.
2 cards, 1 Thune.
So it's pretty likely, or the way this matchup usually goes, is you just kind of put an angel in play and go, okay, you kill it, and then you put the second angel in play and try to kill him from there.
What are we at 9 to 14? Is that right?
Yep.
Inquisition. Land? Yeah. Gavany.
You drew the Inquisitions in the thought season in the wrong order.
Did you feel the? Did you
I
feel
know
the
it.
air?
Called the Gavany Brown ship.
Oh. Oh Lord, it's like
Right,
a
that's
half
right.
Chipotle.
I'm just trying to decide whether I bolt the Spike Feeder now.
Yep.
Yep.
Otherwise, you could like draw chord and like
Yeah.
combo and response.
Gain 4.
Yep.
Lose 1.
Back to 18, down
Yep.
to 17.
Drink some water.
Drain.
Green white. La 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 la.
Oh, man. I haven't played Magic in a week.
Squirrel loses 1 more matches with that deck than I ever have.
It's been 9 days for me because I haven't played since last Monday.
Oh, no, that for me too
Yeah.
then. Yeah.
And P-Man's Money and Professor, yes, P-Man's Money. It's really just there to, have a good target for the chord, but it's not as important as in like some of your other decks. I can't Collected Company for it. That's like my favorite by far to be able to hit that sequence. All right, so Lingering Souls with flashback.
Boy, that's good.
Yep.
Boy, that's good.
Could you turn your exile like sideways or something so we differentiate it?
That's fair. Sorry, I'm not used to, having to play with
9.
Do your hands hurt?
They-
Sounds like
Are they
that.
on fire? Are they blistering?
a little bit.
Jesus.
I still have the fetch before I go in.
Yeah, God bless.
Oh,
That's good.
man, we need to land.
Have you ever 4-for-1 to Lingering Souls before? I think you're dead even with.
How can you
with
4 for
lands.
1 of Lingering Souls? It's 1 card, Jeff. I think that's
Yeah, I gotta concede.
Surgical.
I need a land last turn.
Yeah. If Khalid can start attacking, yeah, you're just gonna
Yeah.
get beat down by the damage.
Oh God, that's good.
Oh, God.
Nice Scolitas. Alrighty.
Well, in case people were wondering, this is why Lingering Souls is in the deck, 100%.
Man, Absinthe still good against John. Is that
Yeah, who would have thought?
I never do that. Jeez.
I'm serious though. Like, if you want to beat Jund at your local stores, just find 4 Lingering Soul decks and work backwards from there.
Yep. I'd like to take a minute while the guys shuffle to do a little quick plug. If it's your first time by the stream, welcome. My name's Jeff Hoagland. I'm here with a whole crew full of people. Tonight, Kent Ketter is coming all the way from Indianapolis, or south of there. The other Bloomington, actually.
Yeah,
right?
the other Bloomington.
The other Bloomington to Bloomington. And he's part of Team Card Hoarder, and he's another person that grinds the tour with me. And every Wednesday night, we stream live paper magic testing here on this channel. If you're enjoying the content, I'd encourage you to give a follow or a sub below the stream to show that support. We also stream digital TCG called Hex TCG on this channel a few times a week, so you should check that out if you haven't already. There's a link below the stream to my YouTube channel. All of the matches get archived there and split up by matchup, and there's links to deck lists and stuff below the stream as well, so make sure you check out all that useful information I spent time putting below the stream here.
So many one-liners.
If you have any questions, feel free to post them in chat. We try to be as fairly interactive as possible.
So for the Abzan versus Jund debacle debate, flip back and forth, do you like Lightning Bolt or not? Like, the differences between them really measure one to the other. To me, it's a matter of how good Lightning Bolt is in the format. I do like the fact that Abzan has access to Lingering Souls, but I
have a question.
I think it still comes down to the removal.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Since you're going to be writing some really nice metagame rankings.
Yeah.
Is Lightning Bolt ever bad in Modern?
No. There's zero, like, if... I always like to refer to Theory of Fire for those who aren't aware of it. If 1 mana makes 3 damage every time...
It's just the best.
That's 6 point what?
It's just the best.
6.6666. Oh, the devil's
Oh, weird.
That many mana, and you'd be
Light
able to
'em
kill
up.
it every time.
Great.
So, Brad is mulligan to 6 here, and it looks like we've got a keeper.
Am I on the play?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, definitely keep her.
Oh, no, wait, you're on the draw, aren't
Yeah,
you?
that-
Yeah.
Okay.
you went
I'm a
first.
liar.
So
I'm a liar,
I'm on the
sorry.
play, so I don't have to get discarded.
Yeah,
Right here.
Right there.
We're gonna keep this. We have our bait, and then the real one. Another card here. This is a wonderful interaction, and yeah, everything's great.
And it works in this format.
Let's do this.
So we've got discard, a removal spell, a threat, and we scry a land at the bottom because we already have 3.
And 19.
So I think it's better to just bolt here.
No. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Well, he could have passed it. Been so good.
So we're gonna keep this pretty simple on my side. 18.
Good.
Little Wall of Roots action. How can WotC not figure out how to make their cards not stink? Like,
To quote the Magic Online developer, the issue is more complex than it may appear.
God. Yeah, it must be.
Chord. Yeah, it's a good hand. Lingering Souls. Is such a beating.
I like it.
also, if you're a big Jund fan, you need to get your reps in against Lingering Souls. It's one of those cards that's going to make some of the off cards like Scavenging Ooze have a huge upside in your selection.
Play Knight of Souls Betrayal.
Ooh, it's like I'm good at this game. No, I'm not. Well, vomit.
Nice mana base.
Yep.
Good.
Someone asked about Caleb Durward's Bant Spirits deck. While that archetype seems interesting, it
It's
definitely needs more testing. Don't take the fact that someone 5-0'd a competitive league
See the quotes,
with
baby.
Take one.
with a deck as meaning it's going to be reasonable. It might be reasonable. It might be great,
Yeah,
but don't take that as the reason why.
On a separate opinion, but somewhat similar, I think it's got some really interesting cards. I actually think Spell Queller, Rattle Chains,
Spirit.
and Selfless Spirit have a higher value in Modern than they do in Standard. A lot more decks are basing themselves on low amounts of removal to kind of get there, and
Right,
it seems it's got a good interaction axis, but I do not feel like the deck is doing anything new or great. So
I wish I had the ooze there
What
to
we have
take
17,
the
17?
Lingering Souls.
Jeez, man. What's
Just
the
show him. Just show him.
You got 17, 17 now?
16
16 to 17? He just thought these.
Yep.
So In this situation, I'm going to get the green-black land. There's not really much of a question there, but what I have to consider is how quickly do I Gavany Township? And the answer is very quickly. So,
Don't you do souls? This is a 3 ooze deck.
interesting. So actually, he's right. So if I cast the Lingering Souls here, I can then put the Selfless Spirit in play, which will give me the same amount of protection against his Jund Charm.
Yes.
So valid point.
15.
Take another one.
Yeah, now we're gonna fit.
Attack for 2.
Yep.
15 up.
Oh, yeah.
Pass the turn, and I just feel like I'm in a really good position here. I'm not sure how big his Tarmogoyf is. We've got instant, land, creature, sorcery.
4/5.
So we got a 4/5. So I do get a block here with my Wall of Roots, which is kind of nice. This matchup does... Jund's ability to win the game is based on its ability to connect with Tarmogoyf if it's trying to close the game quickly. It's not to say that it has to do it quickly, but when it does, it makes all of its cards just feel a lot more powerful. I have a high...
bad.
Yep. So if he runs out the Liliana, he makes me discard a card, and I 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 11. That's 11 damage.
And this is a good example where, like, the game's not going to end for 3 or 4 more turns, but, like, if you're playing during a timed round in a tournament, Brad's percentage to win this game is probably
Very
sub
low.
1%.
Yeah.
Sub
And
1 seems
sub
accurate.
1%.
With the Selfless Spirit,
With
it
the
is sub
Selfless
1.
Spirit,
It is
yeah,
sub
yeah.
1.
And, like, the Gavany Township's going to trigger, so, like, these games can go long, so you want to use the clock, you know, make sure, be conscious of that, and that's a match you probably want to concede at that point if you have more games to play. So.
On the reverse of that, folks, do not, in testing, just concede your games and move to the next ones. You need to go through your loops. The whole point of putting cards onto playmats and sitting across from people and going through, think of all the effort you have to go through to get someone to show up to test. Take advantage of it. Like, actually go through the loops and talk through all your lines. The other thing, if you're getting frustrated with your testing group, somebody or all of you are doing it incorrectly. Simply put, winning and losing is irrelevant. I have gone weeks leading up to events in testing where I could not win games. Not matches, I couldn't win games, and then I show up to the tournament, and lo and behold, all of those crappy situations that I was getting blown out by didn't happen. So go into your testing with an open mind, but specifically with zero relevance onto the winning and losing. You need to be analyzing what your deck is doing and using that to try to make sure you have a better success at the really expensive tournament you're about to go to.
All right, so now Brad's
Do you
actually going to
shock?
play.
I think I shock. Do you shock?
In the dark, yeah, probably.
No, I'm saying, like, knowing the matchup.
Knowing the matchup, definitely.
That's what I thought.
So,
So Brad's
yeah.
going to start us off.
okay.
So I'm keeping. I've got 3 lands, a couple of removal spells, some higher end threat. You know, it's a little medium because we don't have a discard spell, but I think it's good.
So this is one of those hands that I really hate keeping. Known it's the Jund matchup, but I still think we hold on to it. We get a good sequence of draw steps here. If there was a path or Lingering Souls, you keep this hand, but we'll just go with it for now. Hopefully he's on a slower draw.
Go.
Yep. So for those not aware, that says I have Lightning Bolt, and that's okay.
Do you know what that means?
You're bolting him in response to this.
I like that. He would be winning technically 17 to 18 if he did that.
Take 2 more.
Oh boy. 16.
This is the real reason why I hate keeping this hand. If he has any amount of relevant discard, be it 1 piece, I'm hurting pretty badly. I think he just selects the Archangel Athun here, and I am now living off the top of my deck.
Go ahead.
That's the best way to play against this card, man. See? I'll do it.
Go.
Alright, so we got 19, 16.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is that hand that I started the game with is definitely one of the ones that, like, we'll just say earlier players or beginning players would probably be okay with keeping. I do think that there's a certain requirement that you get past that. I don't think that hand does enough in the face of discard. I think you actually want to have like your 2 or 3 lands at most against your Jund and discard decks. remember that, especially on the draw, your scry is super powerful. So take advantage of it. Mold a 6 in the correct situations, especially when you're sitting on a, well, kind of just a very low spell density hand. So let's see what we draw here.
There's also low impact, right? Like,
Oh, yeah. So we'll go...
I think you can keep a 3 or 4 lander if all your other cards are just high impact.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take one. Go ahead.
18.
0.
Oh, yeah.
Fetch shock. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So we're going to find the path.
So you're at 13, Brad?
Yeah.
13 to 18 now. Yep. What we got?
Take another one. Lingering Souls.
17.
Too bad.
Go ahead. So from this sequence, our opponent absolutely has to respect the fact that we can just untap and kill him. I'm sure as the Jund deck. I'm sure as the Jund deck. Oh, there we go. I'm sure as the Jund deck, he's not terrified of that and probably has many answers. But it is a requirement of his to be cognizant of it. Just remember when you're the mid-range deck, you do sometimes have to kind of take some outgain for.
Yep.
Does sometimes have to take suboptimal lines, such as being less mana efficient.
Check for.
2.
I mean, I would do this if...
Yep.
Oh,
Vomit.
Yep.
This is also a really big thing with Kalidas. Lifelink is impossible to beat.
Why does the card have that?
I don't know. It didn't need it.
Give it something. Give it trample instead.
Give it trample.
It's not reach though. Reach is busted. You can't have it. Yet.
Trample and the sack?
That's fine.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, it's much better than lifelink. Oh, good. You're a wizard, Harry.
Cards in hand.
4. Yep. Go. Not attacking for 2.
We'll give you 2. That's fair. Take 2.
15, 21.
So something to keep in mind with Kalidas, non-token. So I do get some reasonable blocks here, which is, obviously pretty powerful for the home team.
You get jump charm.
You know,
Please tell me you have. God,
I don't.
God, I would
what's my life total? I'm at 12.
No, other way around. Sorry. So you're at 17. Brad's at. Brad just
He
gained
gained 4. You're at 21, right?
He gained 4 off the spike beater.
Oh, you sacked the spike feeder. Sorry, 21 2.
And I
And
took...
then Brad's taking, or you took 4. So you,
Oh, you took 5 last turn, didn't you?
Yeah, he took
Oh,
5.
my
And I
life
fell-
that's what I thought.
my life totals are really wrong. It's 15 to 16
okay.
right now.
No,
right?
no.
Yeah.
So I've
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's 15, 16.
15.
It's 16 to 15.
5, 4.
So you're at 16 right now.
Okay. I am going to elect not to block in this situation. Yeah, no blocks.
There.
And you have no Gavany? Or...
No Gavany.
So you go to 11, and Brad goes to 20.
Yeah.
Jeez. Don't knock this water over there, animal. Oh, don't be
Alright.
Oh,
Reese,
sorry, what
really?
happened? What happened?
I don't know.
That's not what you
Shield
told me.
lift.
Grim Lava Mancer.
Yeah, sure.
Oh boy. That's a good start.
Go.
We deserve the WotC level coverage comment.
Not really.
Jamie.
Demon's been fed, so it's a future later.
Thanks, Doug.
Thanks for letting me watch my clothes.
You can share. Are you allowed to drink soda? I know you're vegetarian.
Boy, that's savage.
That was a beating, wasn't
That's
it?
Mountain Dew, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't do Mountain Dew.
Thank you. What do you like in life?
Your body
What's your
thanks
life?
you.
What's your life like? Look at this. Look at this. We finally have Tarmogoyf's dice. Better late than never.
You were crying about
Okay,
it.
so from here, I'm trying to figure out a maneuver where I can. My opponent has 5 cards in hand. All right, 4 cards. So all I really want to do from here I don't even want to play this. Alright, sorry. I'm not going to play this. I'm actually going to Chord for 3.
Chord for 3. Could get Pontiff is something I could be afraid of.
Yeah, I wish I was that skillful.
God, if you had punch, it'd be so good.
It'd be like medium good.
It's fine. It kills his board.
It would line me up exactly what I need to with the
Jesus,
rest of this gloriful hand.
That's great.
That's not even a word. I get to make up words.
Yeah, I think you just let it happen.
Okay.
I don't even know
I
what we
hope
have.
it's not Pontiff.
I don't even know what we have in this deck. It's great.
Well, I actually might have made a mistake there.
You want to chord for more?
No, I was thinking of chording for less, actually.
What are the options here? What were we
So,
gonna get with
so
three?
my thought, I was thinking on the 3 that I just get,
You it?
no, get Courser and start trying to get ahead on some cards and some effects. The other thought, though, is that I can get, I could actually get Spellskite.
Do it for 2 and get supposed to.
Put Spellskite in play, put my Spike Feeder in play, and then untap and chord for Angel and try to kill him. The problem is he has like a million cards in hand, so I'm just going to get Courser here. I think I want to try to get as much advantage over the next few turns as possible. I purposely did, I played and then drew back the land that I played to try to put myself in a better position here. So we're going to reveal the top card. Hey-o! This is
Should have cut.
What a champ.
this is a big game here.
12.
Yeah.
You have to
Okay.
20.
12, 20. Yeah.
So you move her. We're back. We're back.
So I'm actually just going to attack for 1 here. I want to make sure I have a spirit token to try to get in front of the Kalitas. My opponent's a...
19
Yeah.
currently if you attack for 1.
Yeah, let's attack for 1.
Okay, he's a 19.
Yep.
Yep. Zombie.
You got a wall of roots on top, right?
Yep.
None. Lucky dog.
Professional junk player.
I'm gonna go with my mana.
It's like that, but instead of at least
Not much.
Gavin.
So
You leaving? This is your
yeah,
house.
2, 3 cards.
Courser's exiled.
I love you too.
Oh yeah.
No Tarmogoyf for you.
We'll clean up
Kill a
Home by midnight before the
spirit with a
street
green Mancer.
our Have a blessed evening.
No drinking, Mountain Dews and driving.
Yep. I go in cardiac arrest. It's fine.
Right.
She's probably got something for that at work.
Probably.
Goodbye, darling.
2 and make you discard.
She's talking to Tebow, by the way.
We take the animals.
2 and discard? This is rigged.
It's a rude card.
Rude is right.
Oh wait, what's his life total? Maybe I just hit
12.
He's a 12.
No, no, no.
No, you don't.
No, definitely not.
All right. Buddy. Okay.
So 9?
9.
9? Yeah. So you go to 3?
Noble.
For 9?
My turn.
What?
Yep.
How many is the cleanest? 5?
Yeah.
24, is that right?
Yeah, 24.
Cards in hand.
3. And you know at least this one.
So. Go.
Let's see.
like 90% sure I'm just dead here.
Yeah, I think so. He's got a removal spell in his hand, which
Yep.
is what you
I
just.
do.
You just terminate the spike, right?
Well, I don't have to terminate the spike because I can lava the spike.
I mean, you can lava anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying.
Just terminate the wall? Yeah,
wall,
that's fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Make another zombie. You can't even card really because like you don't have blockers.
You're recording for 2, right? Oh yeah, you don't have enough blockers. You have 3.
Nope, I'm dead.
Yep.
So this matchup is definitely one where I don't really want to see combo pieces. I really don't want to see Spike Feeder ever. I
You're
just
2 and 2. Remember Bane game.
Yep.
For all the glory.
Just want to see a bunch of Lingering Souls
Yes.
and some townships.
And that's, see, you were talking about Abzan, like, I think Abzan has, for the most part, with the exception of probably Affinity and Infect, has about the same matchup that Jund has against every other deck.
When you corded the first time, you had Chord and what else in hand? Do you remember? You had 2 chords?
Chord,
Two chords
Chord,
and
Spike Feeder.
Yeah.
So they were saying like you get Selfless Spirit. Could you like Spirit?
Spirit with
But you could.
Kalitas are all miserable.
I mean, but you could block and then you can untap and you could untap and combo him, right?
So
if he had a removal spell.
I had 3 removal
He'd
spells.
kill it
Okay,
during
never
his
mind.
end.
Right,
step.
sure,
Okay.
yeah.
I didn't know he had 3 removal spells.
Yeah. I mean, that's something that, so that was the thought when I cast it and kind of slowed down was if my opponent is on like 1 or 2 cards, then you start looking at those sequences of like tax your resource here, untap, try to get you.
Kent could have tried to win the game the previous turn, but he loses to any removal spell if he just like goes
That's what
for it
they're
there.
asking.
And the Jund player had 4 cards in his hand, so like
Only-
maybe he's just in such a bad spot that you like have to make him have it there. But like the game definitely ends if there's a removal spell and like.
Well, I had Lava Mancer too.
And that was the other thing. Is Lava
So,
Mancer, he
I
holds
think
up.
I think there was a turn Lava Man or something. But either way, regardless, like you had all the stuff.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I unpunted for you. Don't worry. I unpunted for you, don't you worry.
This is why I'm never on the play, because the rubber band game, I'm always on the play. I don't shotgun.
No, puts Kent on the play for this game.
Oh, it
Yeah.
does. I'm an idiot.
Yep.
I'm fucking stupid.
Jeez.
Lingering
I
Souls,
ever
Lingering
win?
Souls, Lingering Souls. It's like I'm
There's only
drunk.
3 in
No,
there in
no
your hand
land.
right now. All right, now we need land.
How many are you playing in your list, if you don't mind asking?
4.
Oh, yeah, I would assume.
The max.
God,
God, I would snap keep this because I'm a greedy,
Keep.
crazy bastard.
we're keeping.
Me too.
18. Go.
I'm nuts.
17.
Doesn't have it. Has it. All right.
Go.
Don't worry. How's your hands feeling? This guy is on fire.
So that was a pretty medium draw, you know, just kind of what we're shooting for on the
Medium.
day-to-day.
Medium.
To really dig into that reasoning, though, all 3 of these cards I want to see against this matchup.
Yeah.
I'm willing to eat a missed draw. Like, it's not great, but in a game 2, I think you just got to take a risk. Okay.
Oh, good.
All right.
Dark Robert. Dark Robert.
Yep.
You're so good at this.
19, what's it like?
I'm going to pass the turn. I'm going to flip this card over for you. 4, sir.
How about it? 13, boys.
I'm going to shuffle this away. I actually don't want the Court of Calling in this situation. I've got everything.
When
I
are
could
you
ever
doing
need.
that?
Jeez, he's gonna Leon already.
In your upkeep.
Sure.
You got it.
Gotcha.
I'm going to put a green-black land in.
Okay, so now we're really going to 18.
Yep.
18 to 13 is what you should have.
No
18.
loss.
Brad's at 13. You said.
Correct. So now it's going to be 16 to 13. Should be. That's so cute. Oh God, it's so cute.
Sure.
Only this.
Sure.
Cool.
Would you like to cut?
Brad's down
my
to
bomb
12
trigger.
now.
It's yes.
My recommended LGS.
2 more.
You went to Game Preserve for a while, didn't you?
A little bit, but I actually heavily prefer common room games because it's
That's what
actually
it
a
was.
game store. Game Preserve is a wonderful toy store.
Sure.
And I think it's really important to differentiate between those. I heavily encourage community over some of these smaller things, such as all of the crazy things you could have available.
Eat that and Courser.
So we're
Game one.
81,
Yeah.
going 13 to 16 still?
I should be at 10.
10 now?
11.
11.
I took 2 off of the
Just
toy
game.
on the
Okay,
bomb.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Nothing to see here.
Just professional magic.
The key is the angle with which you tap the deck.
Is that what it is?
Yes, it's not too firm. You don't want
I gotta work on that.
You don't want to abuse it. You just want to let it know, hey, you shape up. Okay, what am I at actually? I'm sorry.
15.
15.
We're actually going to get a green-white up.
Okay, 13.
I'm going to play smart. Take me back down to 10. I don't eat this yet.
Damn.
Just in case.
So you won't ever get a chance to...
On the linger cells, I know.
So I actually don't even think I need that, to be honest with you. Whatever. We'll get the green-white land into play tapped. But I do want the green-white land.
He played it before Nahiri and before Evolution.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, sure.
La la la, looking for land.
The deck
Modern
is
takes
better now to set the
forever.
bar low.
First
can
I'm going to
hold
attack
on.
for 2.
Sure.
So now we're at 8.
So now Brad's at 8.
8.
That's 8 to, what is it, 13? Yep.
Souls.
Yep.
They are lingering.
Souls.
Yep. Eat the Courser. Go back to 9.
So, in any normal configuration of Jund, you're in great shape with this. So, if he Jund charms me, we lose. Whatever, you got me. It's kind of a beats.
Maelstrom Pulse would be true
So,
here, too.
That's fair.
With,
That's
with
fair.
my Abzan list, the list that was sent to me, the first change I made was to cut a Thoughtseize and put in a Maelstrom.
Whoops!
So,
You got me.
And a lot of Gen lists are playing 2 Pulse right
Yep,
now.
And that's, he had 1. I immediately cut a Thoughtseize for a Pulse.
So it might be I guess the issue with Scavenging Ooze is he's pressuring me to put the second one into play. Block.
Sure.
Okay, 3.
Yep.
what is it, 10 to 9?
Yeah.
10 to
So
9.
it's something to keep in mind that the whole reason that the Jund deck exists and does what it does is you're required to, you have to present threats quickly. I know there's immediately, I guarantee the chat is like, oh, you should have held this, you shouldn't have done that, or whatever.
There's no mountain.
Realize everything that you're doing against the Jund deck is being put against one of the fastest clocks available.
This thing a 3.
You're at 9 still.
I got instant land. Yeah, there's no creature. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them still play Mountain.
Yeah, right, because of Blood Moon.
Yep.
Yep.
We have 10 9. Can you see the armor?
10-9, correct.
I'm just dead from here. Have the spike feeder.
Yeah, just not going to be good.
I think this is just to me this is just indicative of the fact that no matter what you think you're good against when it comes to Jund, the answer is if they have the cards in the deck that are relevant, you lose. So please stop claiming that you have a good Jund matchup because you don't.
You'll get
None of you do.
You'll
Like
get
you all
Junded
think
out,
you
baby.
do.
Wait,
It's 50% against the
to
field.
answer Ephraim's
Yeah.
question, if the deck that's good in Modern is
Only Jund.
only Jund.
Jund
Yes.
is the only good
yes.
deck, Eric.
No, yeah, the only thing that has
Play
a good
it.
Jund matchup is the better Jund pilot in the mirror. I think that's fair. I think
probably
that's
fair.
fair.
And one thing that's worth noting is like this game, especially you had how many mana creatures this game? Like 3 or 4. Like mana creatures are one of the first thing that board
Yep.
out in these
Yep.
style of matchups.
And
Like
this-
you might not cut all of the walls, but like all of the one
it's,
drop.
it's literally
accelerates
6
are-
1-drops out of my 8 come out, and I keep my walls in, and I bring in, and like just to show, I know we're not going to do boarded games necessarily, but I have a
Is it this? No.
And there's a link to Kent's deck list below the stream that has
yep.
that has his sideboard flavor. So it's got like painful truths and other stuff in there.
I don't remember if these were cards in yours or not, or if they were something else. These bad babies.
Painful
this guy
truths is
Kataki.
pretty great. Kent really just wants to show off his Kataki.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So like in this matchup, I would be accessing
Whoa, showing off our tech. Easy.
like literally all of these cards. You are more than welcome to know my exact 75 in Modern because
You want that?
Probably not.
I don't think
These
so.
these are the cards that I would reach for immediately. Would be those 6. I mean, like I'm willing to go as far as to have the Painful Truce, or those 5, and I just cut 5 birds. Like that's all I really do is cut 5 birds and just go a little denser. You have to play the accelerants for every other matchup, and I mean,
What do you do for Jund?
what do I
Or not
bring in?
Jund, Tron. Sorry.
For Tron,
Kataki, Stony Silence,
Just the stone?
Kataki's
Thought
good.
Seizes.
you
That's
take your left finger
Yeah,
and your right
okay.
finger, and you go like this.
I mean,
and
the
you go,
Thoughtseize is coming too.
yeah, right. Like you just bring in a stack of these, and this, and
So
sometimes that.
in my abs and mid-range deck, one of the things that I've done is I run Gavany in the main as well, for the Lingering Souls, obviously. So I've been running quarters in the side. So against like Tron, you just like
Swap
board
it
out
for
the
quarters.
quarters. Yeah.